Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Life of Senza. So, I've got chicks, excuse me, hatching, and I'm really excited. So as far as I understand it, I have dark brahmas in here. I have black brahmas in here, and I've got light brahmas in here, and I think that's it that I know of. So I've been checking with Manny, showing him pictures. He's been helping me figure it out. I've got one that's trying to come out right now. It's really cute. Oop. Sometimes they pick at them to try to help them out. It's pretty funny. So the dark Brahma, I think, is over here. Hi there. I don't know if you can see in there the pattern. Oop. And I recently got some dark brahmas, and so I remember what they look like now. They have almost like a chipmunk kind of coloration. I'm very used to the black brahmas. I'm not gonna lie, I have the most of those. So I'll keep them because I have another project I'm gonna do, but I'm only gonna keep the best. So I will be placing out quite a few of those. Kubrick is at my feet right now. And I still have quite a few eggs left to hatch. I think I've got, let's see, 1 over here, 2, 3, this one is 4, 5. I think there's another one, yeah, another one in the middle, 6. So I think I have 6 left to hatch. I did the dry hatch method with these guys. So I didn't add any water until the very end, and during lockdown, and these guys hatched. I will say I did not experience the faster hatch times that there's another hatchery, or not really a hatchery I should say, but there's a small little hobby farm on YouTube that had done it, and they hatched early, and mine didn't. I do think there's I was speculating about it because I learned about the eggs. So basically when an egg is fertilized, it is technically alive, and it begins to develop, and then if it will, like, if it goes down in temperature to a certain amount, then it will stop develop. It'll like kind of pause. It'll go almost like into like a hibernation. And then if it gets warm again, it'll develop again. And then there does get to a point where it will no longer develop past a certain point until it's been like actually like incubated. So I think what's possible is that when people are having these super fast hatch times, maybe those eggs were farther along in the development period than mine were, because mine were like freshly laid. And so if you've been like collecting them, and I remember that they did two incubators full of eggs, and anyway, so that's a lot of eggs, because each one of these I think holds like 22 eggs, I think 22 or 24, I can't remember. So that's a lot of eggs. So anyway, that's my theory, is that I'm not sure that the dry hatch really does affect how quickly they hatch, because these guys hatched in like slower, but they were also the youngest eggs I've ever hatched. And I think today we're on day 0, and I still have hatching. And normally they're on I get hatching on like day 2, you know what I mean? Even like I'll get a first pip on day 3. So anyway, so totally fine. Like I don't have a, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little afraid. I was very freaked out because I was just sitting here thinking to myself, like, well, you know, my other ones hatched before this, so is there a problem? You know, and I was very afraid that the membranes had dried out, but I needn't be afraid because they were fine, and they're all hatching now. And I do think that more than likely the later hatch had more to do with these chicks had farther to go in their development than the older eggs that I had used previously. Anyway, so I wonder if this one no, I think that one hatched earlier. I don't know what that one is going to be. I thought it was going to be a dark, but now it's looking like it's, oh, you're very light. Like it's going to be a, it's so hard for me to believe that they're all almost like the same, but they are. Let's check on this one in the back. Oh, yep, look at that. Look at that right there. There's a big crack that just happened. I saw it. That guy's gonna be coming out any minute now. Yep, look at that. I don't know if you can tell. Oops, my God. Somebody's standing on it. Oh, you see that beak? A little dark brahma there, a little chipmunk. I think I have 2 of those, I'm pretty sure. And I have quite a few more coming as far as like the eggs. So I thought that this batch was all of my new brahma, the ones that I call it like my experimental hatch. But then I remembered that they're not. I remembered that I actually have a splash brahma that is in a pen with my old hens, like all the rest of them that I haven't separated. And I noticed that she was laying in a specific bin, and so I was literally grabbing them and picking out the pink ones because apparently those are the ones that are the Brahma ones. And so far, I think I'm right. Every single chick in here has feathered feet so far. Oh, we're really getting somewhere. We may actually get this on camera. Oh gosh. I think I might have been covering up the microphone the whole time. I'm so sorry. So they're so cute. Look at them. So they have like this like jump reflex, which I think is how they get out of the shell. So they'll sleep, they'll rest, and then everybody pops up, and you'll kind of see them like pop up, like, and I think that popping motion, see that, boom, there we go, is what gets them out of that shell. It literally just, it's just a quick jolt. That's so cute, little chick with its head resting. Oh yeah, and it's completely broken all the way. As soon as he tries, he'll get out. So wait until they all wake up. They'll all do this jump. And it's like a wave that runs through them. One will jump, and then they'll all jump. And then you'll see the little baby chick, he'll jump. Oh, see, boom, there you go. See how they all just, ooh, look at those feathered feet. Nice. And there we go. There's our little chickie coming right on out. Whoop. And there we go. So it's either a black Brahma or these little, I think they're light Brahmas. Head is still in the shell. Oh, there you go. Out you go. Now some people might say, why don't you take some of the shells out? Why don't you take some of the chicks out to make room? Well, the reason why is because you don't want to do that, because it will drastically reduce the humidity, which is essential for these chicks to hatch properly. And basically it will cause a condition called shrink wrapping, where this, I don't know if you can kind of see it, but this white inner membrane, you can see it better on this one right here, this inner membrane will literally shrink wrap onto the chick, almost like saran wrap, and then they can't get out and they'll die. So you don't want that to happen. Yes, I think that this is another one of these like this. I think it's a light Brahma like that. Because see how all the lightness around the head and the neck and the up on the wings? I don't think that's a black one. So anyway, well, I'm glad you got to see that. That's cool. This is just the coolest thing to me. I just love doing this. And anyway, I'll talk at you later. Bye. Hey, cutie.